Hey my village, it's your coach Mo. I'm back with a new topic. So today's topic is the 4 C's of parenting. I'll explain what each C mean in just a minute. For those who don't know me, I am Coach Mo. I am a parenting and business coach. So I help entrepreneur parents break the cycle of generational curses, co-parent successfully, master time management and work-life balance while building a legacy. And being able to provide for their kids. They're also going to the goal is to raise mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually healthy kids. So to get started, the first C is choices. Okay, I'm going to explain. As a parent, sometimes you have to compromise and give choices to your kids, especially if you have difficult kids. Not every kid is the same. Not every kid is easy to raise. Not being a parent is easy. Being a parent is a choice. So when it comes to like those kids who don't like to eat, always want something for nothing, these are the kids you got to give choices to. So for example, you have a picky eater and they're like, I don't want to eat that. What you cook? Tell them it's either your choice is you're either going to eat it or you're going to go hungry. Eventually they're going to eat. So you still are in control of that situation. Say for instance, you have a kid, they want to go outside or they want to go with their friends, things like that, but their room is a mess. You give them choice. Okay, you can clean up your room and then you can go, or you don't clean and you don't go anywhere. If they really want to go, they're going to clean up. Either way it goes, it got to get clean. So that's where I come up with the choices. The next one is consequences. So as far as consequences go, it's different for every kid. Like me, I don't have a kid who I really have to use consequences on because he already know who his mama is. But for those who, like my kid, you can tell him you're going to whoop him and take out a belt and he will break down. You ain't even did anything. So I don't have to whoop him. I'll just get the belt as a threat. So he breaks down at the sight of a belt. I'll be like, okay, you're not going to listen? Okay. But consequences are different depending on the kid's age. So if they're like 0 to 2, they don't know any better. So you don't really punish kids under 2 years old because they are not at the stage to where they understand right and wrong. So it don't start until age 3 to 5, that preschool, kindergarten age. They know better. Some of them try to test you. I always tell kids, don't test my spiritual gangster. So you have to give them consequences, either put them on timeout, take toys away, something simple, because just taking toys simply break down those kids. Toys and tablets are their life. And it goes the same for like 5 to 12, the preteen stage. You just take toys and electronics away because these kids live for their tablets. Some of them have phones at that age. My son got his first his iPhone at 5. So definitely give them consequences because you don't want them to growing up with never knowing or experiencing consequences, and it becomes a shock when someone disciplines them for their wrongdoing or doing something bad. You as a parent have to set that up for success so that no adult will teach them a consequence before you do. For the teenagers, take cars, privileges, money, all those things away. You don't have to physically abuse a kid to give them consequences. They learn their lesson pretty easily. Unless it's one of those kids that just continually you have to punish, then you might have to seek help and figure out why they're having discipline issue, because it's usually deeper than what level you're able to have an expertise in. So you might have to seek out a professional. The third one is consistency. As a parent, you definitely have to be consistent. Otherwise, your child would not respect you at all. They would be disrespectful. You won't gain their trust. Because, say for instance, you are giving consequences. If you stop doing it and you just give them a threat and say you are going to punish them and you don't do it, they're never going to respect you. They're going to be like, oh, you're bluffing. They're going to call your bluff. So you definitely have to be consistent. You don't want them to not take you serious, because inconsistency will make them lose you will get lack of respect. They won't take you serious. They'll be like, oh, you're just saying that, but you're not going to do anything. So definitely focus on being consistent with everything in regards to parenting. So the fourth one, which is the last one, is care. Care is self-care. As a parent, you have to take care of you, because if you don't do it, who else will? Nobody wants your job. Trust me, when people experience how parenting is, they don't want to take your job. So if you're not good, nobody else is good. So focus on self-care without the parent guilt, because you guys know, I always tell you, don't be guilty for taking care of yourself, because nobody else is going to take care of you.